Hey friends, how's it going? I'm so excited because today I am doing a much awaited demo and review of one of my very favorite product lines. And I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to do this for a long time. And these products I use on my clients all the time, especially those who are after beachy waves, light hold, no cast, lots of volume. It's Cult+King, and I'm so excited to share them with you. So if you hear them rattling around in my lap down here, it's because these little bottles have these cute little bumps on them that help you to hold them so they don't slip out of your hand. I am just jealous on a level that like I didn't think of all this and create this line from scratch myself. Not to give myself that much credit because that's ridiculous. Thoughtfully crafted, just amazing formulations, ingredients that are good for you on like a level of like vitamins and minerals and just like things that your body needs. Ethically sourced, forever recyclable, totally sustainable. Even the refills come in aluminum. I mean, they thought of everything. So let's get into talking about this line. This is what I use today. Cult+King does not have a cleanser and conditioner that I'm in love with. So today I used New Wash Original. This is from Hairstory. I have a previous video talking all about that up here if you want to check them out. So I did Hairstory New Wash Original with their shampoo brush and of course my fingers so that I can get like some, knowledge about all the health going on my scalp. I wasn't sold on these things, but I really, really love it. So that was cleansing today. Kevin Murphy Stimulate Me is my leave-in conditioner today, followed closely by Cult+King Tonik, which is a scalp serum, also good for your ends as well. It's a low pH product, so it's going to close the cuticle. It's gonna create a good environment for healing, a great environment for hair growth, and just generally health. Y'all know I'm all about health on the scalp, health on the skin, health on the hair. This is Setspray. This is Cult+King's, I think their most confusing product. People don't seem to know what it is. Basically, it's a spray gel. I'll talk more about that at the end when we really dive into ingredients and why it's cool. Fall is really coming. I swear it's actually coming. We just had our first fake fall here in North Texas, but we will have a lot of fake falls and then we'll have real fall and real winter after that. So if you don't have a cream in your collection, this is a really nice lightweight one to think about. So Style is what it is called. And it is a blend of so many just like magical oils, shea butter, and it's lightweight. So for you fine-haired, lower density folks out there, this is a really, really good one. I love this product. Jelly. This is Cult+King's answer to gel. It is a triple salt-infused product that is pretty magical at creating curl memory, fullness, just luscious curls without a lot of crunch. It does have 3 salts in it, but I never ever find it to be drying. And I think that has a lot to do with its banana juice base. All of these products come in minis. I mean, are they the cutest things you've ever seen in your whole life? They're so cute. They're travel size, they're 1 ounce, they don't explode in your luggage, they're amazing. Balm. This is a finishing product. Mostly for me, it smells amazing. It's very minty, very lavendery. That's kind of the overall vibe for all of their fragrance notes. And balm is one that I like to use on the ends of my hair if they just look a little dry, a little bit frayed, a little too clean. You can use it under your eyes. We'll talk all about how to use this product later. But essentially, what I want to tell you about today is that this is my wash day. You're going to see me in a moment with wet hair using these products. You'll see how much I use. You'll see how much I apply them. But I want to start by telling you guys that this is hair that I did 5 hours ago. I've since been running around. I've gone to a garden center. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that like I'm kind of obsessed with plants and I had to go buy some plants. So I went to a garden center. I went to lunch with some friends. We sat outside. It was hot. It was breezy. I maybe had a martini. It's fine. This is not fresh hair. So one of the things I'm always trying to stress to my clients and to you guys online is that when you see a lot of influencers showing you their hair straight out of the crunch, it is straight out of the crunch. It's not hair that's been lived in for a day or two. I'm hoping to see that change more and more as other influencers get out there and like share what works for them and what really works, not just what they're paid to tell you what works. And speaking of that, this video is not sponsored. Cult+King does not give a crap about whether I talk about these products online or not. I'm pretty sure they don't even know I exist, and that's fine. I'm really good with that. Let's dive into the tutorial. If you guys have any questions for me, of course, as always, leave them below. Let's just dive into talking about like my favorite line ever. Let's do it. So my hair is freshly washed. I'm about to take it out of this turban, it's always bananas when I take it out because I put it on upside down because I want all that volume. So today I'm gonna start with Cult+King Tonik. This is a wonderful scalp serum. I use it as like a pre-leave-in conditioner, although I gotta admit, I already put my leave-in conditioner on. It truly doesn't matter what order you put it on. This is really designed to lower the pH of the skin on your head and on your ends. So I spray some in my hands and then run it through like a leave-in conditioner. And this is where I'm starting to just put my hair together. So if you guys haven't seen my video on how I style my short wavy bob mullet thing, check out the previous video that I made before. This is the Style Mini. They do make a big size just like this one. I just don't have it at home right now, so I'm using the mini today. But if you are a wavy with fine or lower density hair, you're not gonna go through cream very fast, but I do really recommend a cream in the fall and winter. Just like you put on a jacket because you need another layer, your hair needs another layer too. So put on your jacket this fall and winter. Put your jacket on your hair. I'll talk a lot about the ingredients in this product in just a minute. This is a new one for them. Oh, and I used about 5 pumps of that. So for me, I don't have very much hair. This is what I'm gonna be using today. This is a really, really lightweight gel. It took me a minute to figure out exactly how much to use. It does have shea butter as a key ingredient. We'll talk all about the ingredients in just a minute. Right now, I just wanna focus on application. Because it is so lightweight, I'm really not afraid to apply it root to tip, even though my hair and my scalp tend to be on the oilier side. I really wanna get it in these little pieces by my ears that tend to kind of get a little dry. Next is Setspray, the most confusing product in the line because nobody seems to understand exactly what it is. Think of this as a spray gel. It's not really a spray gel. Think of it as a hairspray. It's not really a hairspray. It's a texture spray that won't give you grit. It's like a texture spray that will give you hold and some curl enhancement. That's why I say liken it to a spray gel. So this one, I'm gonna spray all over. And I like that it doesn't get my floor sticky because I hate a sticky floor. It smells so, so good. This is Cult+King Jelly. Here's the mini. This is their gel product. And I've been having some trouble with my pump. It's not wanting to come out. I need to clean it. So we're gonna use the mini today. And Cult+King is so wonderful, by the way. Oh my gosh, are neither of these, what a day. So neither of my pumps are working. I'm not worried about it. Cult+King is so great that they will send you, if you're a customer of theirs, free pumps in the name of customer service because they're fabulous. This is all I'm going to use. This would be the equivalent of about 8 pumps of product. So emulsify really, really well. It smells so minty and lavendery. I just love it. I just sort of rake it through and then shake it through. I know most of you probably don't have a short haircut like this. I will have to demo these products soon on hair that is longer and wavier than mine. I don't always recommend this gel for super, super dense hair or for people that like a lot of hold because it's definitely a lighter hold gel. I would call it beachy. And we'll talk about the ingredients in just a minute. So there's your application, and that's how much I use on my hair. I understand that someone with a lot more hair would use a lot more product, but these pumps don't put out a lot of product. So even if you say, I'm gonna use 10 pumps of this particular pump does not put out a lot, whereas something like this pump would put out a lot of product. Does that make sense? All right, I hope this was helpful. I'm gonna dry my hair. If you don't know how I dry my hair in this style, again, watch that previous video that I filmed for you guys about how I style my wavy bob shag mullet situation. And I'll see you guys in my room in a moment to talk about the ingredients in these products and why I love them so much. Let me say one thing though. Many of my clients have asked, what diffuser are you using these days? I'm not using the Orchid. This is in my other video. This is the Hair Ozone diffuser. I found it on Amazon. I love it so much actually. And I think it was like 20, 25 bucks. It's in my Amazon shop, so be sure to check that. They have lots of different colors. I love the size. I love the bowl. I love the little fingers that are vented at the bottom and at the tips, which is really, really nice. But this is my favorite part. It fits on any dryer, and these two little things you just pinch, and I mean, it fits on everything. And it just makes me super, super happy to have a cheap, wonderful diffuser that fits on anything. So one thing you can do with this fabulous product right here is if you're noticing you want a little bit more hold or you want more curl or something in a certain area, this is your texture spray, your spray gel, whatever you want to call it, to add a little bit more texture or hold or curl enhancement to a certain area. Spray it on your hair halfway through drying and then continue, and it will add that extra bit of oomph that you are looking for in those straighter or less obedient areas. I'm back again. So guess what? I'm so used to using these products and I talk about them so much with my clients that now I'm doing a video about them and I'm like forgetting to say all the things. So anyway, as I just started drying the top of my head, I got this wonderful like aroma of like mint, and my scalp felt tingly, and I was like, oh yeah, tonic. Oh, I forgot to tell them about that. So with tonic, one of the key ingredients in tonic is menthol crystals. So this really makes your scalp feel super tingly and cool, and it just creates a wonderful like Vicks Vapor Rub, but good for you, fragrance like in your sinuses while you're drying your hair, which I just love. I've used this on a couple of clients that have been really surprised by it. So my clients with super dense hair who like never feel a breeze on their scalps, for the first time are like, I can feel my scalp, like this is incredible, which is so funny. And then I have some clients that are super sensitive, and if I don't warn them ahead of time that I'm using this on their scalp, because they use it on literally everyone, they're like, why is my scalp on fire? And I have to talk to them about it, and then they're like, oh, okay. And then they're fine. This is a wonderful product for just a feeling of coolness and tingly on your scalp. It creates a wonderful environment for hair growth and just for general scalp health. It brings so much blood circulation to the surface of your skin. So I'm gonna go finish drying my hair now. I mean, holy cow, I think I'm about to have one of the best hair days I've had in a while. I'd like to thank this product right here. Because the dew points have been down to like 43, which is super low for us in terms of humidity, my hair has been dry and crackly, even though I have been deep conditioning somewhat regularly. Not always great at following my own advice, but this is sealing in that moisture and giving me just a little bit more pliability and softness today that I didn't realize I was missing. So thank you, Style. All right, everybody, my hair is freshly dried. I've got my face on. Be not fooled that this hair has not been through the day yet. I will come back and film that part later just so you can see how well this holds up. I'm gonna go ahead and scrunch out the crunch. You can see that there is not much of a cast. Again, this is a really light hold gel, and I've used, oh, there's a clip. Hello. And I have used a cream underneath it, which sometimes can prevent a cast from forming. Here is my hair today. I feel like it looks pretty cute. I'm quite thrilled. I've actually been in should I shave my head land lately, and after today's wash day, it feels so good. One product I'm gonna show you really quickly is balm. It is literally, as the name implies, a balm. It is creamy and wonderful and thick, and you can use it all sorts of ways. The way I'm going to use it this morning is to just tame any little flyaway pieces. It does have, it's 30% shea butter, so it is pretty rich. I like to use it on these bits and pieces. Since I have a razored haircut, sometimes those ends can look a little bit frayed. That's a look that I like. I'm good with it, but on day one, I like to smooth those edges down a little bit and just make it look a little dirty. And then I just rub it into my hands, and it smells minty and lavendery and just so wonderful. And I love it so, so much. So it comes with, and this is the mini size, by the way. I don't go through it fast enough to justify buying a big size, so I buy the mini size. I love that they have minis of everything. They're the cutest company like ever. And I'm just mad that I didn't think of all this stuff. I wanted to think of these products first. So anyway, one day maybe. This is how to balm on your face. You can use it as a lotion on your face. I actually like to use it if I'm pretty puffy in the morning. I will dab it under my eyes and even under my daughter's eyes if she's puffy in the morning, and just like let it set and do its thing, and it just depuffs, detoxifies, and it feels amazing. You can use it on your beard, on any kind of facial hair. You can use it to use as an exfoliant. You can use it to soothe itchy skin. I also, if I didn't mention it, I like to use this as deodorant. Okay, moving right along. So I'm gonna go through the products really quickly and just talk to you about them in terms of their ingredients and what I love about them. So let's start at the beginning with tonic. So tonic is also a banana fruit juice base. It is a banana fruit juice base. They have created their own preservative system that's good for 2 years in this bottle. It is a blueberry and alcohol, organic alcohol tincture that they've created, and it's good for 2 years, which is awesome and amazing. And why didn't I think of this? This is fantastic for your scalp for a number of reasons. It contains salicylic acid and witch hazel extract. It also contains willow bark extract. All of those are really good for fighting pimples. Those are really good things for fighting any kind of breakouts, oily situations. It handles it all, but it isn't gonna dry out your scalp either because of that banana fruit juice. They're gonna sell us something nutrient rich. The whole idea in all of these products is give you nutrients, give you something that your body can use. You're essentially absorbing these nutrients in through your skin. It's like a daily dose of vitamin. Anyway, it's beautiful. So we have menthol crystals. That's what gives it that wonderful, like tingly feeling. It brings blood flow to the surface. And I'm not saying this can grow back hair. I'm not gonna make that claim, but I will tell you right now, this product creates a wonderful environment for hair growth. Cedarwood, again, another wonderful ingredient for creating a environment for hair growth. Tea tree, an antifungal, really beautiful ingredients, like they thought of everything. Okay, next, I'm gonna talk about Setspray. This is the most misunderstood product in the Cult+King line. What is it? It's kind of everything. Like I said, it's sort of a spray gel, it's a texturizing spray, it's a hairspray, it's a heat protectant. It can do a lot of things. It's a beautiful purple color. I can't deal with it. It's so pretty. So again, let's talk about ingredients. This does start with denatured alcohol. So that makes it technically not curly girl friendly, but if you guys have been watching any of my videos for any amount of time, you know that I don't like rules. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move on at this point. So denatured alcohol is the first ingredient. That keeps it from being too heavy. That's the reason that's there. Then we have our banana fruit juice as the second ingredient. That's our base. And then we have a lot of natural essential oils, panthenol, that's gonna swell your cuticle and make it feel nice and thick. Niacinamide, hydrolyzed quinoa protein, so that's gonna also give you kind of like a bit of oomph. I think that's where the curl enhancement comes from. We have slippery elm, moisturizing, lavender, nettle, peppermint leaf, rose, green tea. We have neem extract, which is another beautiful antifungal. Seaweed, ivy gourd, aloe, eggplant, turmeric, tulsi. Tulsi? I'm probably saying that wrong. Someone correct me down below. Some really beautiful ingredients here designed to moisturize, to enhance, to provide that heat protectant. This is just a gorgeous product. You can use it a lot of different ways. And one of the things that Cult+King says about their company is that they're really a skincare company masquerading as a hair care company. So know that you can use these on your skin different ways, different times. Feel free to experiment with them. So let's talk about Style. Style is their cream-based styling product. This is a new one for Cult+King. They sent me a sample a while ago and I was like, I'm not so sure about this product. It took me a while to figure it out. I thought that it was gonna be so much heavier than it was. I figured out I can use a lot more than I thought I could because it is so lightweight. So for you fine-haired, lower density wavies out there, you still need some kind of cream, especially in this fall, winter situation. It's starting to get a little bit cooler, a little bit less humid outside, and your hair's maybe feeling a little staticky, a little crispy. This is a wonderful product to use because it won't weigh your hair down. Banana fruit juice is the base. Then that's followed by beeswax. Beeswax is technically not curly girl friendly. So again, I'm not following those rules to the T, so please know that that's just not me, but this is still a fantastic product and it's not dimethicone. I don't do dimethicone. That's my hard and fast no. Okay, next we have carnauba wax. So these are ingredients right up front, followed by shea butter that's going to give you some pliability to the hair, some flexibility, some softness without weighing it down. So it's just gonna give it a little bit of shine and it's gonna give it that softness that it needs to all come together. The way that Cult+King talks about it is no matter what your hair type is, this just makes your hair easier to work with. It just makes it better. Avocado oil, jojoba oil, which is the oil that is structurally the closest to what our own body produces in terms of our oils and our sebum from our scalps, and pumpkin seed oil. So we've got some really great oils in there, but again, they're all very lightweight. Linden bud extract, panthenol, sea buckthorn, lavender, peppermint, and of course we have mica to add a little bit of shimmer and shine, but their mica is not the mica that comes from the mines, where the only way that you're going to be getting that mica is if parents hired by the companies to mine that mica have their children working with them, because the quantities of mica they have to produce in a day are so enormous they can't do it on their own, so their kids don't get to go to school. This mica comes from a lab. It's created there, it's perfectly safe, and it is ethically sourced. So those kinds of things. That kind of thoughtfulness and production makes me super happy. Last, I'm going to talk about jelly. Yes, my pumps didn't work today. You know, sometimes you film, you gotta work through stuff. It's all right, it's all good. I have a number of pumps at home. Every time I order from Cult+King, I order a couple of extra pumps. They provide them at no charge because they're a fantastic company. And then I can just replace this pump, keep this wonderful glass bottle that I can use for all of eternity. And when I'm done with it, it can be recycled infinitely. So I just, again, the thoughtfulness. Why didn't I think of this? Jelly. We have our banana fruit juice and we have 3 salts in this product. So this is a triple salt infused product. We have pink Himalayan salt, magnesium sulfate, which is Epsom salt, and we have dendritic salt. So those 3 salts provide different benefits to the hair and to the skin. This one also contains mica to give you that shimmer, to give you that kind of shine in your finished look. It contains glycerin to draw moisture to the hair. And then again, we have witch hazel, blueberry fruit extract, eggplant, aloe, tulsi, and turmeric. So many just gorgeous ingredients here that are so good for you. Again, it's like, you know, a dose of vitamins in your products. Okay, so that is it for me. That is it for these products. I love them through and through and through and through and through. Yes, I like to play. Yes, I love Hairstory. Yes, I love Kevin Murphy. Jessie Curl, I love Intersense. Like, there are brands that I love, but something about Cult+King, it just has a really special place in my heart. So if you guys have questions about these products, you wanna know more about them, please check my details below. Please ask me questions. I will get back with you guys as I can. And of course, I have a link that you can shop below. I appreciate any support that you can offer me. I don't do sponsored videos at all anymore. So if you don't see a lot of people talking about Cult+King on the internet, it's because they're not paid to do so. Cult+King isn't paying me for this video. Cult+King doesn't pay anybody to do any videos. I'm talking about them because I like them and because, of course, I hope that if you want to try them, you'll shop my link below. I appreciate it. So thank you guys for everything. Thank you for listening. And I hope you check them out. They're a really great brand with a really big heart. 1% for the planet. I mean, the recyclable bottles, their refills come in aluminum. They've just thought of it all, and I have so much deep respect for them. So I hope you like them as much as I do. Have a great curl day, guys. I will talk with you very soon.